You probably have at least one good habit that's actually killing your progress. And the solution is kind of life-changing, to be honest. In late 2021, I started my self-improvement journey. And like most people, I just started implementing as much productive habits that I could into my day. So I would just try and pack my fucking days with productive habits. At first, that sounds good until you realize that's actually one of the biggest sources of why people can't progress their self-improvement journey. Over the past few years, I've developed this state of mind that is consistently asking for progress, and that is a side effect of my self-improvement. What's funny is that years ago when I started self-improvement, I expected myself to stay consistent on habits I had literally never done before in my life. Even though months ago I was literally pulling all-nighters, jerking off, and gaming with the boys, you know? Most people will just completely throw their routine out the window just because they found self-improvement. They don't take in consideration that they lived an entire life before self-improvement, and that you can't just start these habits one day and be consistent every single day. That's just not how it works. It's like throwing a fat guy into a marathon with pro athletes. You can't expect to follow the morning routine of a millionaire living in a penthouse every single day when you just got your first job. You can't expect that from yourself. You're putting huge expectations on yourself that you can't even meet. Usually the options are do the morning routine perfectly every single day or just quit. Some people will literally never even improve because they beat themselves down the fucking stairs trying to get a grasp, wrap their head around these habits that they don't even have the discipline to act on yet. It's almost like their priority is the habits themselves and not the actual self-improvement part. They don't even think to optimize their life for these habits, and it's all ironic because it's literally called self-improvement. People think that self-improvement is just adopting healthy habits, but what people also don't realize is that self-improvement was a thing before meditation and journaling was mainstream. But that right there is the untold secret. That's the thing that people aren't telling you. Most people who get into self-improvement think that the habits define them, but that is a trap. Habits do not define you at first. The thing is that we all start from zero, especially in this society when it's so easy to adopt a ton of bad habits and then try and flip that situation on its head. We all start from level 0. We don't even start at level 5. Like, our parents don't even teach us some of these things. We are starting at level 0, 16, 17 years old, fucking trying to figure out how to fucking meditate, how to journal, how to do all this stuff. But what they really need to do is modify these habits to fit their goals and their personality. Like, for example, I don't like meditation like a lot of other people. I will meditate. I see the benefits of meditation. It's not, I guess it would be wrong for me to say I didn't like it. I do like meditation, but you know what sounds a lot better than meditation to me? Taking a low light shower with some candles. Hey, I love doing it. It resets my nervous system. It makes me feel good. It kind of gives me that natural high, that natural relief. You know what I mean? But that's what I've been doing to actually consistently feel like I'm meditating, to actually consistently reset my nervous system. That's a habit I've built into my day. And that habit is self-improvement. That habit is improving me, and it's giving me the fuel I need to be productive. You have to modify these standard productive habits like journaling, meditating, for sustainability and consistency. None of these habits matter unless you can stay consistent and keep it sustainable. The truth is you're going to have to start simpler than you want. You can't be the self-improvement guru tomorrow. That takes years. You can't even pretend to be the self-improvement guru because it literally takes so long to find yourself, find what makes you productive, find what curates good habits, find the consistency and the sustainability in yourself. You can create momentum and you can create discipline to actually have the mental strength to do these mentally challenging habits. And forcing yourself into unsustainability is literally kicking yourself down the stairs. You will not get anywhere if you cannot make a habit sustainable, because then you can't be consistent. And we all know consistency leads to success. It doesn't matter what you're doing. As long as you stay consistent, you do it every single day, or you build up to every single day. That's consistency. That's snowballing. You really have to build up a tolerance to these productive habits. Some people cannot tolerate doing productive habits all day because they spent their whole life not doing these habits. And they expect themselves to magically be able to do them one day just because someone else is capable. And that's empowering. Truly, that is empowering. But like I said, we gotta start simpler than we want. And honestly, if starting simpler sounds difficult, if starting from level 0 sounds difficult, this is where the life-changing solution actually comes into play. And as life-changing as it is, it's simple. All you need to do is just audit and reflect on how you're feeling when you're doing good and bad habits. How can you optimize a bad habit to be good? And how can you optimize a good habit to be easier? That is the formula. If meditation, working out, journaling feels like walking on eggshells, then you can find alternative activities that still benefit you in the same way. Just like my shower and meditation thing. When I take my showers, it still gives me the same mental clarity as meditating at a lower discipline cost. The thing is when you eventually build up that discipline to actually meditate, the real meditation is way more powerful and way more beneficial for you. These activities that you have to form habits out of require discipline. The thing is that you can do other activities that give you the same benefit. And once you build that discipline up, those habits, those activities that seemed more difficult like before, like straight meditating, not only will it become easier, but the benefits will multiply. So instead of just letting all your progress go and not taking action on the habits or activities that make us productive or make us healthy, just change and alter those habits to have the same benefit with the same price. You can't expect to change your life in a few weeks, but when you start implementing sustainability and consistency, you can turn those years you would be taking time to improve yourself into just months. All you need to do is start simpler than you want. I'm telling you. Take the problem, break it down to its simplest form. I hate editing YouTube videos. I hate editing these YouTube videos. So what do? I break the YouTube video down into its simplest form, a video. Maybe there's some edits, maybe not. Editing is a problem I have. I broke it down into one simple step. Cut the clips, that's it. And through that, I've created sustainability and I've created consistency. Perfect. But that's my example. Final solution, this life-changing solution. It's not really life-changing, but it is. It's to reflect on the good, the bad habits, make the bad habits good, make the good habits easier, simplify it, simplify the problems. Anyways, if you guys are having a good day, I'm glad. But if you want to make me have a good day, you can click that like button and I'll have an even better day. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope this video made you feel better. Either way, like, subscribe. Hope you guys liked the video. See you later.